it's your girl Ord here with another video. So, returning subscribers, I see y'all and welcome back. And new subscribers, welcome to the channel, y'all. Alright, so this is going to be another tag video. Just scrolling, googling, seeing what tags that I could do that would be interesting, that you guys may like, that would be fun to watch. And I found the TMI tag. For those of you who don't know what TMI is, that is too much information. So, that's what we're going to do today. There's 50 questions. I don't know if I'll get through them all. I don't want the video to be too long, but we're going to get through as many as possible. And yes, but before we get to these questions, as usual, make sure you have subscribed below. Make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. And we can stay right here together, sis. Alright, so let's get into these questions. But first, let's introduce my beautiful drink. This is peach Ciroc with mango lemonade. Simply mango lemonade. I have frozen mangoes and frozen grapes in there. It's really freaking good. Yes. Alright, so let's get into this TMI tag. First question, what are you currently wearing? So I'm wearing a wife beater. Nothing spectacular. Comfortable. It's a Sunday. I'm in the house chilling. So I'm wearing a wife beater and panties. Like, y'all don't see me from the waist down, so I don't need to be fully dressed. Second question. Have you ever been in love? Absolutely, I have. Did you ever have a terrible breakup? Absolutely, I have. That's the plight of being in love. When the love doesn't last, the breakups are terrible. How old are you? Well, that is too much information, but y'all guess below how old I am. If y'all can guess my age, I'll give y'all a shout out in my next video. Yes. How tall are you? I am 5 feet. I mean, 5'1" on a good day. Good day means I got on some Air Max. That's gonna give me like a whole nother inch. On a really good day, I might have on some heels. I might be like 5'3" or 5'4", something like that. So, yeah. But me personally, without any additions or anything, I'm 5 feet. How much do you weigh? I'm about 142, 143 right now. I'm kind of a little extra thick right now, but don't worry about it. I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it. Do you have any piercings? Well, I don't have any strange piercings. I just have my ear piercings. I mean, I guess the strangest one would be like this one right here. I don't know what this little flap of skin is called right here up here. Whatever, but that's the strangest piercing that I have. Do you have any tattoos? Yes, I have numerous tattoos. Lots and lots of tattoos. You guys can see this one. You guys can see this one. I have them on my legs, on my side, on my back. I have lots of tattoos. What's your favorite drink? My Sweet Sensation. But if I'm out at a restaurant or something, my favorite drink, my go-to is a mojito, a Cosmo, or a flavored martini. If it's a Mexican type Latin restaurant, it's a mango margarita for absolute sure. No, yeah, mango margarita, frozen. What's your favorite song? So my favorite song, I have a few favorite songs. Warning by Biggie, X Factor by Lauryn Hill, X Factor and Sweetest Thing by Lauryn Hill. I have a wide variety of things that I listen to. It just all depends on my mood. Like, usually it's trap music or like 90s R&B or something like that. But I could just as easily put on a boogie or whatever and, you know, scream to the top of my lungs to that too. So, it just all depends on my mood. Yeah. What's your zodiac sign? I am a Libra. So, what does that mean about me? I'm very indecisive. I like for everything to be fair. I'm able to look at situations objectively. nuance. There's little nuances as well. Like me just loving everything to be beautiful and shit like that. Like, that's a nuance that I have found that all Libras have, that where, like, I have some homeboys who, like, I don't care if they're going from here to the corner. You would think that they was going to the goddamn club. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I absolutely love it. Yeah. How long does it take you to shower? Well, if it's like a quick wash, rinse, repeat, it could be 15 minutes. But like if it's a Saturday, and especially if I'm going out, now I need to shave everything. I want to, you know, really exfoliate my skin and whatnot. So it could be an hour. It could be anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour on average. That's what my showers are like. What's your favorite show? Well, hands down, a show that I can watch all the time, over and over again, no matter how old it gets, is The Chappelle Show. Always. I find that show to be absolutely hilarious, and I watch it all the time. Yeah, Chappelle Show. But Martin is also a close second. For newer shows, I like Family Guy. I like Rick and Morty. That's like a nerdy kind of show, but I absolutely love that show. I find that to be so freaking hilarious. I love Rick and Morty. Something you really miss. I miss my mom. She passed away in 2009, and till this day, I miss her like nothing else. Like, she was my best friend. She really was. I truly miss her. My God. Where do you go when you're sad? Where do I go? I have a creek by my house, and in the summertime, if I just need to blow off some steam, or how can I phrase this? If I need to get my mind right, I go to the creek. It's so calming. Like, there's actual wildlife, like all different kinds of birds and shit be over there. Beautiful flowers. Like, it's a really serene spot to be in, and I absolutely love it there. I wait all winter to be able to go chill by the creek, because for some reason a lot of people don't go there. So I'm there as often as I possibly can. Like, I definitely went there today. Today is Sunday. I definitely was at the creek earlier. Yes. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? About an hour. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Well, if you guys have been with me, have been watching my channel for a while, you absolutely know I've been fighting since I'm freaking a small child. Like, it's freaking ridiculous. But yes, I've been in numerous physical fights. What turns you on? I'm assuming they mean in a man. What turns me on in a man? I love someone who can take control. Like, I kind of like to steer the situation, but I like a man who can take control. Like, if somebody is asking me out, I don't like for it to be, oh, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? No, hit me up on some, this is where we going. Oh, I found this wonderful thing to do. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go here on this day. Period. Like, come to me with a plan. That's what I like. I like somebody to come to me with a plan, so it's like, oh, okay, you know how to have fun. Like, I be wanting to see, my objective is to see what your type of fun looks like, you know? So that's why I like for a guy to take charge as far as things like that go. All right, next question. What turns you off? So what turns me off in a guy, and this is something that I actually had dealt with pretty recently, where person wanted to take me out, but he never had a plan. He never had a objective or a place, or he never wanted to, like, I would say, let's meet up for drinks after work, and he would say, oh, well, those little meet up for drinks after work is too short. I want to spend more time with you. All right, cool. So then I plan a Saturday. I make time on a Saturday, and he still don't got a plan. And it's like, listen, my time is precious. I work all week long. So if I'm giving you my time on a Saturday, that means something, because I could be recording videos, I could be running errands for my kids, for my house and my kids. I could be doing something with one of my children instead of, you know, setting aside time for you. So if I do that, make the most of it. Simple. You know, like if you don't have a plan for me, then we don't have a date to go on. And that's that. Next one. What's your favorite color? Pink. Duh. Pink is my favorite color. It's been my favorite color. It varies to different shades of pink at different times of the year, or when different shades of pink become really popping at the time. So yeah, it's pink no matter what. Pink, bright pink, dark pink, in between, blush pink, purple pink, fuchsia, all types of pink. Yes. The reason you joined YouTube. Well, first of all, I would have a lot of friends always calling me, asking me about things like I talk about on YouTube. Oh, what's the best this to buy? What's the best that to buy? How do you use this? How do you make your makeup look like that? Blah, blah, blah. So it's like, I figured, why not start a YouTube channel? You know, these are the same questions that are being answered right there on YouTube. So, you know, I had people asking me those questions, so I may start a channel. And also at the time, I was going through like a really horrible breakup, like a really bad breakup. And it was like, this would be a good outlet, something I could focus my time on instead of being sad and upset, you know? Something to help me be productive and get over that hump, which it really did do. Now I'm completely over that situation. You know, it's amazing how much happier I am now, but yeah. That was why I started my YouTube. The last book you read. So, I'm always reading. The last book that I actually read, I'm actually in the middle of the second book now. It was called Dawn by Octavia Butler. So, Octavia Butler is an author who, she's like one of very few black science fiction writers. And it's like her books always have like a theme of, it always has to do with the black plight, even though it's some kind of science fiction type book. I don't know if that makes sense. So, alright, so the last one was Dawn. Let me tell you guys about the one before that, because it was so interesting. Kindred, right? This book is called Kindred. Kindred was about a black woman who was married to a white man. Randomly one day she found herself back in slavery times. It's so ridiculous. It's like this small white boy, whenever he would almost kill himself, it's like she would be summoned there to save his life. It's so weird. Like his existence relied on her, but then she found out that he actually was in her family, because we already know that slave masters and whatnot was sleeping with the freaking slaves. And so she found out that this man had to survive in order for her to survive. You know, like if he died, then she would never have come to be. So she had no choice but to help him. So every time he almost killed himself, she would end up in that time. Like, I don't want to give all the book away. Like, you guys should go read it. It's called, what did I just say? Kindred by Octavia Butler. And I love finding black authors who have like prolific books, like books that actually stick with you and actually help to change your own thought process and give you insight to things that you may not ever gain insight to because of where you live, your surroundings, your environment, and whatnot. So yeah, she's a really good author. I'm on my way to reading every one of her books. Octavia Butler, go check her out for absolute sure. Alright, I think I'm gonna do like 2 more questions, because it's like 50 questions here and nobody's going through all 50, sis. Yank. What's my favorite food? So my favorite food is shrimp. I love shrimp. All seafood really, but shrimp is just the one that It's not too expensive, it's not too cheap, it's right in within my price range, so I can eat it often. And I just love seafood. Shrimp, scallops, crabs, mussels, octopus, everything to do with seafood. I absolutely love it, love it, love it. Yes. Last time you hung out with anyone? I don't go out very often. I just don't. I have friends who, I mean, when was the last time I went out? Out was with my coworkers. I went to this bar called, this little loungy bar spot called Bob's Bar in the city. That was pretty damn good. We had a really good time, and that's it. So, if you liked this TMI tag, there's a lot of questions. I skipped a lot of them because some of them were a little bit too intrusive. And y'all don't need to know all my business like that. But this is a really good tag. So if you liked it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.